Good day, my team. Today I want to talk about what I refer to as the Americanization of football. Now, in watching the first week of this World Cup, I've realized they've instituted several rules. Now, I am not here to say whether these rules are good or bad, and I will probably give you what I think after, but I'm not going to talk about how the football as we know it is going to change. Now, let's discuss what's been happening. The first rule that comes to mind is the throwing that I think 5 seconds or so forth. I'm not clear and I don't remember how long, but the time limit I need to take a throw in. Now, that's akin to what they do in basketball. You have a particular time to inbound the basketball. Unless, if you don't do that in time, it's a turnover, the other team gets the ball. So again, that's basically a basketball rule right there. Another rule I've seen is the break, the drink break. Now, again, I'm not here to discuss whether or not the players need a break, yes or not, even though I contend that it's not the first we're playing in these type of climates. And some of these stadiums are not necessarily hot. So even if you want to say you want to give these breaks, I don't think it has to be every match. You understand? But again, it's akin to basketball. They're basically turning the basketball into 4 quarters. You understand? Where you can stop, change your plan, have a team talk and so forth, break momentum. So again, they literally turn it into 4 quarters without you realizing it. You understand? Now again, I will say this more than once, I'm not here to say whether these things are good or bad. I'm just trying to explain that the game as we know it is changing. Now, and you can see it in it as it relates to the amount of teams are now present in the World Cup. Now, if you don't realize, you don't follow basketball, I'm using basketball a lot in this video, is that the regular season in the basketball really doesn't matter because everybody more or less make it to the playoff. All right, every major team. And that is what's happening in the World Cup right now. All the major teams will make it to the second round, barring a major collapse. You understand? So there's no jeopardy. So if I was going to the World Cup now, I wouldn't go to the first round. I'd just wait till the second round because there's no jeopardy, there's no risk involved in the first round, and that is what literally happens in the basketball. So again, as I said to you, this is how the sport is changing. Now, again, all the time will tell if this is a good or a bad thing. I think though, they just need to come out and tell us, look here, this is where we want to go. We're trying to do this. Everything comes back down to money. This is a way you can increase revenue. And I'm sure that the English Premier League, which most of us watch, is going to incorporate a lot of these changes sooner or later. As I said, we just have to learn to accept it. This is how these things happen. They just sneak it under the table and call it a different name. But it's more or less the same thing. But I'm saying, if they go in part way, they should go all the way in. I saw a suggestion on somebody that's online the other day was saying that, just like basketball again, that the person who gets the foul should take the penalty. And I thought that was a good idea because I was thinking that, hey, I think that would eliminate a lot of the diving, because let's face it, a lot of these players don't really want the responsibility to taking the penalty, but they wouldn't mind diving. And I'm tired of seeing end of season leading goal scorer 25 goals after these are penalties. So we can really see who are the real strikers. So like that now, I'm truly against, not that I'm against the others. I'm just saying if they're going halfway, just go all the way in. You understand? If anything that can make the sport better in my eyes, go ahead. Thank you for the support, and join me again next week. What I would love for you guys to do is to put in the comment section what you'd want me to discuss. I really want to talk about the NBA, in particular the NBA finals, and what I think. Or you want me to discuss more about the World Cup. Any sports related topic you want me to discuss, once I have anything to say about it, I will let you know. So thank you again. See you next week.